From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 24th, 2017. The U.S. peace negotiating team met today with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Tel Aviv. Netanyahu and White House Special Advisor Jared Kushner spoke before the sit-down, which took place at the Kiryat, the headquarters of the IDF, saying he believed peace was within reach, and Kushner conveyed the U.S. commitment to try to achieve that peace.
We have a lot of things to talk about, how to advance peace, stability, and security in our region, prosperity too. And I think all of them are within our reach. So I'm happy to see you and the effort that you're leading on behalf of the President with Jason, members of your team. I think this is a sign of the great alliance between us and the great goals that guide us.
It's true. Well, we're very appreciative of your team and all the efforts that they've made. The President is very committed to achieving a solution here that will be able to bring prosperity and peace to all people in this area. And we really appreciate the commitment of the Prime Minister and his team to engaging very thoughtfully and respectfully in the way that the President has asked them to do so. So the relationship between Israel and America is stronger than ever, and we really thank Prime Minister Netanyahu for his leadership and his partnership.
Also in attendance at the meeting today, U.S. Special Envoy for International Negotiations Jason Greenblatt, U.S. Deputy National Security Advisor for Strategy Dina Powell, U.S. Ambassador to Israel David Friedman, and Israel's Ambassador to the U.S. Ron Dermer. The team met tonight with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas in Ramallah. As we reported to you yesterday, the U.S. delegation met with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi in Cairo yesterday before departing for Israel. And the U.S. Embassy in the city released a statement today about the sit-down, saying that both sides also agreed to advance their shared goal of working toward a genuine and lasting peace between the Israelis and the Palestinians and ensuring security, stability, and prosperity across the Middle East and beyond. Indictments were filed today against two suspected terrorists in separate attacks. 35-year-old Arab-Israeli Amjad Muhammad Ahmad Jabarin was charged for helping the three Arab-Israeli terrorists who murdered two Israeli police officers just outside the Temple Mount on July the 14th. Jabarin was charged as an accomplice for knowing about the attack, providing transportation for the terrorists, helping them find shooting practice sites, and locating the security cameras on the Temple Mount. And 19-year-old terrorist Omar al-Abed was indicted today for the murders of three members of the Solomon family inside their home in the Jewish settlement of Chalamish on July the 21st. Leaders of the reform movement here in the United States are expressing their outrage over an incident that took place yesterday at the entrance to the Kotel, the Western Wall, in Jerusalem's Old City. Union for Reform Judaism President Rabbi Rick Jacobs, Hebrew Union College Jewish Institute of Religion President Rabbi Aaron Pankin, and Chief Executive of the Central Conference of American Rabbis, Rabbi Stephen Fox, wrote a letter to Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu after they say that two of their female rabbinic students who are in Israel studying for the year were at the Kotel yesterday to pray with a large group of women from Women of the Wall and others. The leaders wrote that after they passed through the standard metal detector, the young women were asked to lift their skirts and shirts, apparently to see if they were trying to smuggle anything into the women's section at the Kotel, like a Torah scroll, which is not allowed. The body searches, the leaders said, are in violation of rulings made by Israel's Supreme Court on the matter, and they urged Netanyahu to denounce the incident, which they called most degrading. Well, Jews and Arabs came together tonight in friendly competition in Jerusalem. The city's double backgammon, or sheshbesh, championship took place tonight just outside the Old City at the Jaffa Gate. Prime Minister Netanyahu wrote of the event on his Twitter page, where he called it a beautiful symbol of coexistence. Turning to some entertainment news, Israeli actress Gal Gadot can add a few other accomplishments to her list. Wonder Woman, in which she stars in the title role, has broken a number of records. Forbes reported this week that the film had made $404 million to date, calling it the biggest non-sequel comic book superhero movie of all time. And Gadot, who served in the IDF and proudly speaks of her Jewish and Israeli heritage, graces the newest cover of Rolling Stone. The September issue of the magazine hit newsstands today. And looking now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, August the 24th at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, programming from the Union of Traditional Judaism Conference, looking at the issues of intermarriage and in-marriage. Then at 9, Mark Golub sits down with Reform Rabbi Uri Regev and Modern Orthodox Rabbi Mitchell Wahlberg to talk about the Orthodox Chief Rabbinate and Judaism in Israel, on L'chaim. At 10:30 tonight, Howard Jacobson talks about his book, Shylock is My Name, The Merchant of Venice Retold. And coming up right after this newscast tonight at 6:30, CJP Greater Boston's Jewish Federation leader Barry Schrag talks to Mark Golub about the issue of conversion. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 24th, 2017. I'm Teisha Bader.